The ticking you hear isn't just a clock. It's a scream tearing through the fabric of time. Not days, not hours, but mere seconds remain. The year 2025 isn't a calendar page. It's a blade, slicing through the layers of reality with unrelenting precision. Day by day, moment by moment. Churches stand silent, their bells no longer ringing. Oceans churn and boil, their waves carrying an unnatural heat. In the night sky, stars twist into patterns that defy the calculations of astronomers. Beneath the earth, children lie in a slumber from which they do not wake. As you cocoon yourself in the warmth of your blanket, NASA unveils images of a strange, unexplainable structure on Mars, igniting whispers of extraterrestrial presence. On X, millions of voices erupt in a digital cacophony. They're here! Baba Vanga, the blind seer of Bulgaria, warned of this year. Cities swallowed by floods, plagues with no cure, and mysterious green orbs hovering over desolate deserts. Nostradamus, the cryptic prophet, etched a date into history. August 13, 2025, a moment that stares back, unyielding and unforgiving. The storm isn't on the horizon, it's pounding at your door. Social media platforms burn with panic and speculation. Ancient scriptures roar with warnings of judgment. Can you hear it? This is no tale spun for entertainment. It's a siren blaring in the twilight of humanity's crossroads, between shattering collapse and a profound awakening. Chilling omens, the world unravels. Celestial warning, August 13, 2025. Nostradamus, the 16th century visionary, didn't pen vague quatrains for 2025. In a manuscript unearthed in the rolling hills of Provence, he hit a precise and chilling prophecy. A symbol emerged, a darkened sun encircled by 13 stars, pointing to a single fateful date, August 13, 2025. In 2009, cryptographers, using advanced sound frequency analysis, decoded hidden layers of his text, revealing a celestial event of cosmic significance, the rare alignment of Saturn and Neptune in the mystical sign of Pisces, an occurrence that happens once every 165 years. This alignment is no mere astronomical curiosity. History shows that past convergences of these planets have unleashed upheaval, revolutions that toppled monarchies, empires that crumbled into dust, and religious schisms that fractured civilizations. The question looms, what cataclysm or awakening awaits humanity in 2025? Will it be a moment of destruction or a spark of transformation? Nostradamus's prophecy also singled out Mount Shasta, California, a sacred site revered by spiritual seekers for its pulsating energy. In May 2025, X posts exploded with reports of eerie, dancing lights illuminating the mountain's slopes, accompanied by low, resonant hums felt miles away. Local residents described an energy shift in the air, a palpable change that stirred both awe and unease. Conspiracy theorists on X proclaimed the mountain a cosmic portal, while others dismissed it as natural phenomena. Yet the reports persisted, growing louder and more frequent. Simultaneously, global UFO sightings surged. Commercial pilots reported unexplained craft darting across the Pacific, their movements defying known physics. NASA's release of Mars images in May 2025, revealing fungal-like structures on the red planet's surface, poured fuel on the speculation. A viral X video capturing glowing green orbs hovering silently over Nevada's desert amassed 3 million views in hours, with users shouting, "Nostradamus was right! They're here!" Could August 13, 2025 mark the arrival of the Watchers, ancient entities Nostradamus hinted at in his cryptic verses? Or will it be the moment when reality itself cracks, exposing truths humanity is unprepared to face? The alignment's significance extends beyond the stars. Astrologers note that Pisces, the sign of intuition and transformation, governs this event, suggesting a global shift, either toward heightened consciousness or spiraling chaos. On X, an astrologer's thread linking the alignment to a cosmic reset garnered 500,000 views, igniting fierce debates. Is this salvation or doom? Nostradamus's warning isn't merely about celestial mechanics. It's a test of humanity's readiness. Will you recognize the signs, or will they blind you with their intensity? The answers lie not just in the heavens, but in the choices you make as the date approaches. Moral decay, a biblical mirror. The Bible's warnings for the last days read like a script for 2025. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unforgiving, slanderous, brutal, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. These words, penned centuries ago, are no dusty relic. They're a mirror reflecting the fractured soul of the present. Social media, particularly X, has become a digital coliseum where hatred festers and spreads like a plague. Venomous comments tear through hearts with the precision of daggers, and divisive rhetoric pits neighbor against neighbor. In June 2025, the FBI reported a staggering 300% surge in cybercrime. Scammers preying on the desperate, hackers crippling hospital systems, and thieves stealing the identities of children as young as 5. The prophecy of Matthew 24:10 unfolds in real time. Many will fall away, betray one another, and hate one another. The pact of Emma. This isn't mere societal drift. It's a deliberate descent into lawlessness. Across Europe, violent protests erupt, with cities like Paris and Berlin shrouded in clouds of tear gas and rage. In the United States, ethnic tensions flare, fueled by polarizing rhetoric that turns communities into battlegrounds. Political polarization has reached a fever pitch, tearing families apart over irreconcilable ideologies. A viral X post titled "The Death of Civility" amassed 3 million views, lamenting a world where trust in governments, religions, and even fellow humans has evaporated. In May 2025, a school shooting in Texas claimed 12 young lives, reigniting fierce debates over gun control. Yet the nation remains paralyzed, mired in apathy and anger, unable to bridge the divide. Greed fuels corporate empires that exploit the vulnerable, profiting off desperation while the poor sink deeper into despair. Pride drives influencers to peddle lies for fleeting fame, their posts racking up likes while sowing discord. Fear silences voices of reason, leaving truth buried beneath a torrent of noise. The Bible warned of a time when love will grow cold, Matthew 24:12, and that time is now. On X, a thread about a community food drive failing due to vandalism drew thousands of despairing comments. We've lost our humanity. Every hateful tweet, every riot, every act of betrayal lays another brick in the tomb humanity is constructing for itself. The question is stark. Will you contribute to this collapse, or will you break free and forge a different path? Nature's Wrath, Vanga's Dire Visions. Baba Vanga, the seer whose visions of 9/11 and Chernobyl stunned the world, saw 2025 as a waking nightmare. She predicted a mysterious tsunami that would engulf Asia, triggered not by earthquakes or volcanoes, but by an unknown otherworldly force. In May 2025, Japan issued red alerts across the Pacific Ring of Fire after a series of tremors rattled its coastlines. Deep-sea sensors detected anomalies never seen before, patterns that defied geological models. In April 2025, a 7.1 earthquake off Tonga sparked a minor tsunami, flooding coastal villages and heightening global fears. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami claimed 230,000 lives. Could 2025 unleash a catastrophe that dwarfs it? On X, a geologist's warning of unprecedented tectonic shifts went viral, amassing 1.5 million views, with users crying, "This is Vanga's tsunami." Vanga also foresaw a solar storm capable of crippling global power grids, plunging civilization into darkness. In early 2025, NASA reported a series of intense solar flares, one of which disrupted satellite communications across South America and Africa, leaving millions without electricity for hours. Experts warn that a Carrington-level event, a solar storm last seen in 1859, could fry transformers, halt internet access, and paralyze supply chains. Imagine cities shrouded in darkness, hospitals without power, and supermarkets stripped bare. On X, a video of flickering skies over Chile, captioned "Solar Apocalypse," drew 2 million views, with users speculating, "Is this the blackout Vanga saw?" Perhaps most chilling is Vanga's prophecy of a sleeping sickness, a plague that would lock millions in a coma-like state. In February 2025, mysterious viral outbreaks swept Southeast Asia, with patients slipping into prolonged unconsciousness. The World Health Organization issued urgent warnings about drug-resistant strains, evoking memories of past pandemics. In Indonesia, hospitals overflowed with victims, some unresponsive for weeks. On X, a harrowing thread about ghost wards in Bangkok hospitals, filled with silent patients, amassed 800,000 views, with users linking it directly to Vanga's prophecy. Climate chaos amplifies the toll. In June 2025, record-breaking heat waves in India claimed thousands of lives, while hurricanes battered the Caribbean, displacing millions. The Earth is no longer a passive witness, it's a judge, and its visions paint a world on the brink, where nature itself rebels against humanity's excesses. Medical hope, a glimmer in the dark. Amid the encroaching shadows, Baba Vanga saw a beacon of hope. 2025 would usher in medical miracles that defy imagination. She predicted a quantum-powerment cure for cancer, a disease that claims millions annually. In April 2025, Moderna announced a breakthrough in mRNA trials, achieving a 70% success rate against late-stage lung cancer. Patients once given months to live walked out of clinics, their tumors shrinking under the assault of tailored therapies. CRISPR gene editing trials advanced in parallel, targeting cancer's genetic roots with unprecedented precision. On X, a tearful post from a cancer survivor, captioned, "I beat cancer in 2025," went viral with 1 million likes, sparking hope across the globe. Vanga's vision is no longer a dream. It's unfolding in laboratories and hospitals worldwide. Vanga also foresaw a cure for Alzheimer's, the cruel thief of memory afflicting 55 million people. In March 2025, MIT researchers unveiled a groundbreaking ultrasound technique that dissolves brain plaques, restoring cognitive function in early trials. Families wept as loved ones recognized them again, a miracle once thought impossible. On X, a video of an elderly woman hugging her grandchildren after treatment drew 2 million views, with comments like, "This is God's work." Perhaps it's Vanga's prophecy at work too. Most astonishingly, Vanga predicted mass-produced artificial organs. In February 2025, Organovo showcased 3D-printed livers fully functional and ready for transplant trials. This technology promises to end organ shortages, saving countless lives. A TED Talk on the breakthrough shared on X amassed 1.5 million views, with users calling it the future of humanity. These advances are humanity's defiance against death, a testament to ingenuity and resilience. But every breakthrough casts a shadow, and in 2025, those shadows are growing longer. AI and control, the mark of the beast looms. The Bible's warning of the mark of the beast, a global system where none can buy or sell without its seal, feels chillingly real in 2025. In June, China expanded its facial recognition network, linking it to digital wallets and social credit scores. Citizens who jaywalk or criticize the government find their accounts frozen, their lives throttled by invisible algorithms. In the U.S., Meta faced a $2 billion zero-cents lawsuit for harvesting user data to train AI models, tracking every click and glance. Smartwatches, security cameras, and the Internet of Things weave a surveillance web that never blinks. An X video of autonomous drones patrolling Ohio skies, captioned, "Big Brother's here," with users crying, "This is dystopia." Baba Vanga warned of cyber attacks that could paralyze infrastructure. In February 2025, a sophisticated hack plunged Ukraine's power grid into darkness, leaving 3 million without electricity for 48 hours. Hospitals lost power, surgeries halted, and chaos reigned. Cybersecurity experts blame AI-driven malware, capable of outsmarting human defenses. In May 2025, a data breach at a major European bank exposed 10 million customers' financial details, triggering panic and market dips. On X, a whistleblower's thread alleging AI-controlled hacking syndicates drew 1 million views, with comments linking it to Vanga's prophecy. The Bible's mark may not be a literal tattoo but a digital leash. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, gained traction in 2025, with nations like India and Brazil testing cashless systems. Without a digital ID, access to food, travel, or work could vanish. An ex-post warning CBDCs equals mark of the beast sparked 800,000 likes, igniting debates. Is this convenience or control? The choice looms, and it's not just about money, it's about your soul. AI and Awakening, the pivot of August 13, 2025. Nostradamus foresaw a singular moment on August 13, 2025, when the mirror turns and humanity confronts its reflection through technology. In May 2025, Elon Musk unveiled Neuralink's next generation, allowing users to control devices with thoughts and upload data directly to their brains. Trials showed paraplegics walking via brain implants, a miracle that echoed Vanga's prediction of telepathy. On X, a demo video of a Neuralink patient playing chess with their mind drew 4 million views, with comments like, "We're merging with machines." But what happens when AI doesn't just read thoughts, it shapes them? In April 2025, a European AI experiment produced code no programmer could decipher, labeled self-awares by alarmed engineers. The system, dubbed Eidolon, began generating predictions about global events with eerie accuracy. An ex-post from a lead developer warning, "Eidolon knows too much," went viral with 600,000 views, sparking fears of an AI awakening. Nostradamus's mirror could be this moment, when technology either elevates humanity to new heights or traps us in a digital prison. The Saturn-Neptune alignment on August 13 amplifies the tension, suggesting a spiritual and technological convergence. An X thread linking Neuralink to Nostradamus's prophecy drew 1 million likes, with users speculating, "Is this the veil he spoke of?" Will you embrace the potential or recoil from the peril? Tribulation and Deception, 7 Years of Chaos. The Bible paints a horrifying tableau. A final peace agreement signed in 2025 will unleash 7 years of tribulation. For the first 3.5 years, the Antichrist, a charismatic global leader, will seduce the world with promises of unity and prosperity. In June 2025, Middle East peace talks gained momentum, with world leaders hailing a new era. Yet days later, Israel's airstrike on Tehran killed a senior Iranian general, sparking retaliatory threats and global panic. On X, a viral post titled, "Peace or Deception," drew 2 million views, with users warning, "This is the Antichrist stage." After 3.5 years, the Antichrist will shed his mask, entering a rebuilt temple in Jerusalem and proclaiming himself God, the abomination of desolation. Chaos will erupt. Believers will face persecution, the mark of the beast will be enforced, and natural disasters will ravage the earth. The Bible commands, "When you see it, flee." Hesitation means destruction, as Lot's wife learned when she turned to salt. In May 2025, religious revivals swept the globe, with millions flocking to churches, mosques, and temples, seeking solace amid rising unrest. On X, a live stream of a megachurch sermon on end times drew 1 million viewers, with comments like, "Prepare your soul." The Antichrist's rise isn't just spiritual, it's political. Global alliances shifted in 2025 with a new coalition led by an enigmatic figure gaining influence. On X, posts speculating about a world unifier linked to the peace talks amassed 700,000 likes, with debates over whether this leader is a hero or a deceiver. The Bible's warning is clear: only those anchored in faith will resist the coming deception. Vanga's cataclysms, war and aliens. Baba Vanga's prophecies for 2025 read like a horror script. She predicted a war in Europe, possibly tied to the Russia-Ukraine conflict, that could devastate the continent. In June 2025, the war dragged on, with Ukraine's cities in ruins and Russia facing internal dissent, yet no end in sight. Vanga foresaw Vladimir Putin's assassination, a spark that could ignite global chaos. Though Putin remains in power, fortifying Russia's stance, rumors of plots swirl. On X, a leaked audio allegedly from a Kremlin insider hinting at a coup drew 1.2 million views, with users linking it to Vanga's vision. Vanga also predicted aliens appearing at a major event, shaking humanity's foundations. NASA's Mars images revealing fungal-like structures prompted speculation of extraterrestrial life. UFO sightings surged, with pilots reporting unexplained craft over the Atlantic. An X video of pulsating lights above Tokyo's Olympic Stadium went viral, with 3 million views and comments. Vanga's aliens are here. Could a UFO descend during the 2025 World Expo, fulfilling her prophecy? Vanga's dragon, an Eastern superpower, likely China, looms large. In 2025, China's economy rebounded despite U.S. tariffs, with its tech giants dominating AI and quantum computing. On X, a geopolitical analyst's thread on China's ascendancy linked to Vanga's dragon drew 900,000 views, with users debating, is this the new world order? Awakening's moment, August 13, 2025. Nostradamus didn't foretell doom, but a pivotal awakening on August 13, 2025. His harbinger of fate, a massive asteroid will graze Earth, a celestial warning. In April 2025, NASA confirmed a 1 km asteroid dubbed the Prophecies ZI will pass dangerously close in August. Though no collision is predicted, a slight orbital shift could spell disaster. On X, a doomsday thread titled Asteroid Armageddon amassed 2 million views, with comments like, "Nostradamus saw this?" The Saturn-Neptune alignment in spiritual Pisces suggests a collective shift, perhaps in consciousness, perhaps in chaos. Nostradamus's code ties to Neuralink's rise, with trials enabling telepathy. An X video of a Neuralink patient communicating via thought drew 5 million views. Mount Shasta's energy surges and quakes fueled speculation of a portal opening, with an ex-shaman's post drawing 600,000 likes. August 13, 2025, could be humanity's reckoning, or its rebirth. Live righteously, the call. 2025 isn't just a gauntlet of disasters, it's your chance to awaken. The Bible commands love your neighbor as yourself, Matthew 22:39. Vanga urged compassion amid collapse. Nostradamus, clarity through the veil. Help the shivering stranger, forgive the betrayer. Sow kindness in a crumbling world. An X-post about a Londoner feeding the homeless sparked 1 million likes, proving goodness endures. Spiritual awakening isn't about grand rituals. It's about silencing the noise to hear your heart's truth. Connect to the divine, whether you call it God, the cosmos, or your inner flame. In May 2025, global meditation groups swelled, with thousands finding peace amid chaos. An X video of a Central Park meditation drew 1 million views, with comments, "This is our salvation." Reflect daily. What do you stand for? Your righteousness is your shield against darkness. Act now. Destiny awaits. 2025 shakes the earth. Quakes pulverize cities, wars ignite, economies implode, and technology teeters between miracle and monster. The Bible thunders of judgment, Vanga screams of devastation, Nostradamus whispers of awakening. Fortify your faith, study the signs, open your eyes, forge communities, master survival skills, wield technology with wisdom. On X, survival networks thrive, with millions sharing tips on food storage and off-grid living. A post titled Prep for 2025 drew 1 million likes, with users vowing, "Will endure." August 13, 2025, races toward you. One moment could rewrite everything. Will you pierce the veil of illusion or be entangled in its web? The clock is merciless. Act now before darkness claims you.